Blurring Buffer Brush. This is true complexion perfection. It's been dubbed the bucket of bisque. More than 660,000 of these have been sold because it conceals everything yet feels like nothing. And this is the super size, because out at other retailers, this is the size that you get. You'd have to buy 1, 2, 3 to make up this. This would cost you $84 though to get 3 of these, because they're $20 each, and then $24 for the brush. So there you go. You're saving a lot of money, because look at this. We're at $9.50. Sean Killinger loves this. I hear her rave about it all the time. So please,
yes, she does.
Let's start with the really interesting story and how this got even started.
Yeah, so those already solid eyeshadows that you love actually started as our loose eyeshadows, are what women were originally obsessed with, which was just our loose eyeshadows, which is exactly how Bisque started. So this started in a tiny eyeshadow pot, even smaller than this, and it was selling 10 to 1 out of every other eyeshadow in our boutiques. We're like, what are you guys doing with this? Because our loose minerals last a long time. Well, you all, our customers, told us this actually is the perfect concealer. So it was only in 1 shade. We've now graduated to 5 different shades of Bisque, which we'll go through in a moment. But now what this has become is the perfect, creamy, beautiful concealer that looks like a powder. The moment it touches the skin, it melts like a cream onto the skin. Never looks drying, never cakey, but it's covering complete coverage, whatever those concerns are for you. So under eye circles, broken capillaries, hyperpigmentation, blemishes, whatever it is for you that you're the hardest about when you look in the mirror, this is going to be your secret weapon.
Awesome. All right, let's show you those 5 shades so you can start matching up.
Perfect. So we've got Original Bisque. That's the one that was selling 10 to 1. So that's truly for fair to light skin tones. If you're anywhere in that range, go with that one. Next, we have Summer Bisque, which is our #1 seller. If you're anywhere in the medium category, Summer Bisque is for you. Honey Bisque is next, which is for true tan olive complected skin tones. So if you have true tan complexions, Honey Bisque is your shade. Dark Bisque is for our medium complected women of color. And then Deep Bisque is our richest shade.
All right, so what makes this formula so special?
Okay, so this formula is amazing. And if you're looking at it and saying, that looks like your original foundation. Hi, Chantal.
Hi.
So is that the same as their original foundation? No, it's a little bit different in that there's more, it's not milled as fine, so the minerals aren't crushed as fine. And what that means to you is that there's more opacity or more coverage the moment it touches the skin. And then when we created this brush just a few years ago, so Bisque came along way before this brush, but this brush made women fall back in love or even more in love with this Bisque, because this brush is like a magic eraser. It's crazy good. So working out of the lid, you want to load a little bit onto the brush. You're swirling, you're tapping, and as you can see, Chantal actually has this on as her foundation tonight, and she's in the Summer Bisque. So look at the perfection of her skin right here. It's super close. It doesn't look powdery. It doesn't look chalky. It just looks like perfect skin. But Miss Chantal is gorgeous, but thank goodness she has some redness that I can show you how this covers. So like you, it might be redness in the center of the face. I'm gonna just start by doing a stripe right to cut through that redness, and you're starting to see the coverage instantly. Then as I blend through, don't look away because it will be gone. You're seeing I'm barely touching the brush to her skin, but those creamy, creamy minerals are covering everything like a dream. I always say with a concealer, you shouldn't have to fight with it. You shouldn't have to blend it too much. The more you blend sometimes with the traditional cream concealer, the worse it looks. So with this, it just melts into the skin to give you that coverage instantly. It's absolutely stunning, and it's flawless looking. So look at that. And again, she's in the Summer Bisque. So anybody in the medium category, if you don't know where to go, Summer Bisque is for you, and by far our #1 seller. Look at that coverage. Like I said, this is all she has on for her foundation tonight. A lot of our customers wear this as their foundation if this shade works for you. But look at the coverage that she's getting. It's gonna stay put. There's no oils, no parabens, no talc, no fillers, no binders, nothing for it to transfer throughout the day. And Stace, it has a SPF 20 built in there naturally through the minerals.
A concealer with SPF.
Which is great. Because you want that extra SPF in those areas of age spots or blemishes or those things that you want to cover a little bit more.
Absolutely. All right, so now we're going to see, what shade is Amy going to use?
So Amy's in the original. So she just wiped off her steel and she's back. So she is going to show you how easy, and for Amy, what her concern is her under eye area and the lid of the eye. So the reason this actually started as an eyeshadow is because it completely cancels pigmentation or discoloration on the lid of the eye, which you're about to see. So one swipe of this bisque, and she now has an eyeshadow look if she wants it, or the perfect base or the perfect canvas to put other eyeshadow or say that steel right on top of there.
Oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, she barely has to use much of the product.
The littlest bit goes the longest way. So, and that's, but really, that'll prove to you why all of you, our customers, demand that we supersize this, because you don't need to use a lot. But at bareMinerals, we don't always supersize things. It's only the things that you guys say, once I have it, I don't want to be without it. And this is that case.
The last time we had this on, a lot of the shades sold out. All of them are back in stock. Remember, this is a supersize. You're getting the perfect brush to go with it. Normally, this would be an $83 value. Look at our price, $38. And if you order with a credit card, remember, just to get it home to try it, it would cost you $9.50. 30 days before you have to commit. You'd have to buy 3 of the regular size at 20 bucks a pop just to get the super size of the concealer. And that's a $23 or $24 value just in the brush alone. So if you have the dark circles, the imperfections, the hyperpigmentation, if you want medium to full coverage, if you need something with SPF in it, and any skin type you may have, holy moly. Again, look at the coverage in that. And it just doesn't look thick. It doesn't look cakey, because a lot of cream concealer formulas, they're so heavy.
They're so heavy, and you're putting it on and you're like, I know in 10 minutes I'm gonna have to go back in and reset this or re-swipe it with my brush or a finger. With this one, that's not the case. I'm putting this on, it will not budge. I'm gonna put more stuff over my hand as we go through the show, but it is not gonna budge throughout the day because there's nothing in it for it to transfer to cake or to crease. It looks like a powder, but it is talc-free, so when it touches the skin, it applies like a cream and it doesn't move. So you can count on this for those things you want to cover all day long.
Awesome. Let's take a look at those 5 shades one more time, because again, they are back in stock.
Okay, so here we go. Original Bisque is what you saw Amy in. This is true fair to light skin tones. Summer Bisque, Chantal, that's you, Stacy, that's myself. So Summer Bisque is your true medium skin tones, and that's our #1 seller. Honey Bisque is a true tan complected skin tone. Hendrika was supposed to be here tonight, but she's stuck in the Poconos.
Oh, they got really slammed with snow.
She called me, she's like, I can't make it. So she's normally in the Honey Bisque. And then Dark Bisque is for medium women of color, and then Deep Bisque is our richest shade.
All right, okay, so there you have it. A273666 is your item number. I'm really excited that in this show, we have top rated, our customer